Hey everybody, welcome back into the channel. Today we are going to be finishing up the last third of the Commander Legends booster box. We got 8 packs here. If you haven't checked out the other videos where we open up the rest of the box, go ahead and check those out. Check out another opening on the channel and let me know what you think. I enjoy building Commander decks. I enjoy Commander. The Baldur's Gate is coming out. They've started spoilers for that, and the 40k Warhammer decks. Some of the legends have been spoiled. Let me know what you think about some of those if you've had an opportunity to look at them. But yeah, hopefully you got some fun plans this weekend. A lot of places around here are warming up and getting nice, and planning on spending some time in the sunshine. So getting right into the packs here. See if we get anything fun. See if we can pull that fabled Jeweled Lotus. Alright, so there we got some commons. Dragon Mantle, I used that in Standard when it was in Theros as a kind of a budget red deck. Dev, I think, had a budget deck, or maybe it was a Professor that I built, but it was a lot of fun. Let me know if you got any fun memories with different cards like that. Angelic Gift, I use this in the Killian Ink Duelist deck as a target and draw a card, give flying. Charcoal Diamonds, great for Commander, kind of the budget ramp. Viscera Seer, Sack Outlet for Aristocrats. Command Tower, great land. Daring Saboteur is our first uncommon. First Response. This was the card, the reason that they designed Siege Rhino to have Trample, because of this card, which seems underpowered, but that's the reason why they did it. And then Siege Rhino became overpowered. Imperious Perfect, so great for elves. It's an anthem, and you can make tokens, so it's a great card there. Aurora Phoenix is our rare, first rare. Rayav, Master Smith, so a legendary dwarf artificer. Ezior, Ward-Wing Familiar, is our partner commander, and our foil is our trusty pack beast with a soldier token. Nothing too crazy in that pack. Let me know what kind of commander decks you guys build and what you like to play. I know Standard's coming back. They've got the Command Fests and things like that too, but Pro Magic is coming back. So let me know what you think about that. I like this card, the Runaway Together. I think it's funny, and I haven't got an opportunity to put it in a commander deck, but I really like this card. Choose 2 target creatures and swap them, basically. Or return them to their hand, sorry. It's kind of a fun card. Armory of Iroas, kind of a budget 1/1 counter. Equipment that you can use in Commander. Wild Celebrants. Farhaven Elf. Raise the Alarm, great for getting a couple of tokens out there. Annoyed Allosaur, reach and trample, big stompy green creature, especially for dinosaur decks, keeping it on theme. Commander Sphere, another budget mana rock for Commander, and you can sack it to draw a card at any time. So at instant speed, if it gets targeted or something blows up all artifacts, you can sack it to draw a card. First uncommon, no color. Revenant, Brass Herald. Kamal's Will is our first rare. So choose one. If you control a commander, you can choose both. To end a turn, any number of target lands you control become 1/1s, and they have vigilance, indestructible, and haste. And then you can choose target creature you don't control, and each creature you control deals combat damage equal to its power to that creature. So it's either a fight spell or an animate all your lands and give them indestructible, or you can have all your lands, fight another creature. Very good removal. Numa Joraga Chieftain, Miara Thorn of the Glade, and our foil Blade Brand, and a copy token. Nothing too crazy in that pack either. Let me know if you pulled a Jeweled Lotus, or what's your best card you pulled out of this set, or if you're excited for a new card from the new set. Alright, jumping right into this. Forceful Denial, Haunted Cloak, so this is good. I forget the deck that I have with a lot of artifact, but this one, I think it was a... he was from Innistrad, I forget his name, but he basically gives the whole team the same stuff that he has, and if you equip him with this, then your whole team gets that. So can't think of it, I'm blanking on the name. Remind me in the comments down there. Sky Diamond, great budget mana rock. Path of Ancestry, another great commander land, and then if it shares in a color, if it shares a creature type, you get to scry 1 with your commander. First uncommon, Explosion, Siren Storm Tamer. I like this in my Talred deck. Just a nice cheap flyer that you can sack to counter spell that targets a creature you control. So it gives Talrad some protection there. Opposition Agent, great rare. So you can flash this in, and players can't search their libraries, and you control them while they're searching their libraries, and then you can play those cards as long as they remain exiled. So if they're searching up a land, if they're using Demonic Tutor or anything like that, you can go ahead and get whatever you want from their deck. Jurymaster of Revu, Archelios, Lagoon Mystic. So I saw this on an Extra Turns episode. They're playing that, and a foil boarding party, and a rock token. So Opposition Agent is our first good hit out of the set of packs. Next pack, we're getting, this will be halfway through on this one. Aqueous Forum, great for giving creatures unblockable, and when it attacks it scries. This is, I don't think I have this in my Elegith and Kydel deck, but this is a fun card that could go in there. Equip, and then you scry. Instead of scrying, you draw, and it gives it unblockable, so your commander can swing on through. Defiant Strangler, or Salvager, Portent of Betrayal, Molder Beast, Finhorn Elves, great mana dork. Fleshbag Marauder, this is a great sacrifice creature when it enters, and then if you have recursion, you can bring it back and keep doing that stuff over and over again. Scrounging Banger, Moss Diamond, another budget mana rock there. Prophetic Prism, first uncommon, Faith's Fetters, Pride of the Perfect, Mask of Memory. So this is great for card draw. You get to draw 2 and then discard 1, so you can load up your graveyard with cards you want, plus you get to draw a card, and it's pretty cheap, and it has a cheap equipment cost. Body of Knowledge is the rare. Yearlock of Scorched Thrash, Kol'Fenor, The Last You, Path of Ancestry, foil. So that's not a bad foil. The problem with foils from this set, and this one actually has a little bit of a nick on it there. I'm not sure if you can see that. A little bit maybe. But we did get 3 rares in that pack. So that's kind of cool with this set. I'm wondering how they're going to do the next Commander Legends set. If they're going to keep that up, or if they're going to do something different. I am excited for it. We'll have to see what their their collector boosters look like when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if they're going to put some premium product in there, but I hope they fix the curling issue quite a bit. I know they're doing cold foils. Actually, Kozilek's been spoiled. Not cold foils, but etched foils. Preordain, great 1 mana cantrip there. You get to scry 2. Let me know if you've seen anything from the new sets that you think would be fun in Commander, or if you're building anything specific, or you're looking forward to something like that. All right, and we got another rare land, Spectator Seeding, that enters if you have 2 or more opponents. Tormad the Desecrator, Hamza, Guardian of Ration, and Monstrous Onslaught is our uncommon foil with an Elf Warrior token. So we got the rare land from that pack. That's the rare lands are always a good hit. Hopefully you don't reprint them too much. They hold some of the value, but they're great in Commander. They're great pseudo budget lands. They're like a duel in Commander, so it's good for that. Except that you can't fetch them, I guess. Ivy Lane Dedison. So this is a fun little card that gives a +1/+1 counter support. And then I think it's Scurry Oak. I just saw from another content creator, Commander Void. He's talking about the 2-card combo with that, where when it enters, you put a 1/1 counter on it, and it makes a 1/1 squirrel. When the squirrel enters, you put a 1/1 counter on it, and you make another squirrel, so it can give you infinite tokens and make him infinitely bigger just with this card. So it's a good card in those budget decks. Pilgrim's Eye, Cage of Hands, Entourage of Trust, Sisay's Ring. So this is like slightly worse. Soul Ring, slightly worse by quite a bit. Yeah, Warden of Evos Isle, so it gives creatures flying 1 less to cast. Merchant Riders, 3 Visits, another great card. I've been looking to pick a couple of these up, but I got another one that's good too. Vault of Champions, another awesome rare land. Black-white one. Tuya Bearclaw, Flim Comedic Genius, and Obeka is our etched foil. Very cool. These have not, I picked up a few of these when the set first came out, but this one, the player whose turn it is may end the turn, so you can tap her. So any of those shenanigans that say end the turn at the end of turn you lose the game, you can, with that trigger on the stack, you can activate Obeka and essentially stop that trigger from happening. So lots of fun, different shenanigans you can do with that. Last 2 packs here. We're running out of Jeweled Lotus fuel here, but we got 2 rare lands. We got the Opposition Agent, so it's not too bad. And then overall through the box, we've got quite a bit of mythics, and I might do a recap in another video. But we've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun opening it. Marble Diamond, fun budget card there. Vow of Duty, Ingenuity Engine, Meteor Golem, and Dawnglare Regent. I do like this card. It is highly costed, but when you're talking about big, green rampy, beefy creatures and getting them out and ramping them out, as long as you have the Monarch, and when it enters you get the Monarch, and as long as you have it, creatures or permanents you control have hexproof. So an 8/8 for 7, a little bit of a discount with some upside. Very good card. Alina, Kessig Trapper, Slurk All Ingesting, and then Strategic Planning Zerfoil with the Monarch token in that pack there. Goes good with the Dawnglare Regent. Last pack. If you've made it around, stuck around to this long, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Check out another video, and we'll see what we get in this last pack. Thorn of the Dusk of the Black Rose. Death Touch. I always have a soft spot for Death Touch creatures, especially when it gives you the Monarch when it enters. Fertilid Murder. Ancestral Blade. Volcanic Dragon. Cast Down. Grafted Wargear. Court of Grace. Great rare card. So when it enters, you become the Monarch, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if you create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, and then for your Monarch, you get a 4/4 white angel. So great for token production. Keleth, Semaine Familiar, Nevi Neural, Urborg Tyrant, and we got a second etch. Usually you only get one, so very cool. We got a Kedis Emberclaw Familiar. So with the copy and the Prismatic Piper in that pack. Thanks everybody for sticking around and watching that. We got 2 etch foils in this box. That's very cool. That's interesting. Check out the next video where we'll be opening the gift edition of the Zendikar Rising and see if we can't pull with that collector's booster in there, if we can't pull a fetch land or something cool. Thanks for sticking around. Catch you in the next one.